Howdy everyone, just back from Texas, just here for all this hype, wearing a cowboy hat. Of course I am, I got this over in Texas, I've not taken it off since I got home. Anyway, howdy, hope you're all doing good, hope you're well, welcome back to another Esteemed Kompany video. I bet you were expecting that when I started this stream. I absolutely love this, by the way. Hello to everyone here, all aboard the Haaland hype train. It's going to be a fun ride. I'll put that in the background over there. I'll just leave that, I'll get it out if anything more happens. Anyway, welcome back to another video. I am finally over my jet lag. I said that, jet lag, that's not a thing. Jet lag, and I'm here to chat away to you guys about Manchester City Football Club. Yee Haaland. I like that, old Kieran. It's good. Hatland. Whey! It's all really good. Where's the hat gone? I'll wear it for a little bit longer on the video, you know what I mean? There we go. Every hat, more of a chance to sign Haaland. Erling Haaland. Yee Haaland. Boom. I really like it. Anyway, I haven't got the boost on WR. Anyway, I want to quickly say, while you're all here, please do me a massive favour and download OneFootball. Click the link in the description, scan that QR code next to my face if you want to stay ahead of all the transfer news and all the rumours and all the speculation. I can see the wife waving to me over there, by the way, mid OneFootball plug. Bye-bye. Manchester City, of course, where you get all the information and the stats and all that kind of stuff. It helps support my channel too, and you get all the information from not Manchester City, from across the world of football too. Download OneFootball, scan that QR code, and join over 10 million people getting this app for free. It's fantastic. I promise you. Do it. I'll even wear my cowboy hat again for you if you want me to. Guys, you're all awesome. Download OneFootball. So, anyway, welcome to the Haaland. Is it the Haaland helicopter or the Haaland hype train? By the way, Nicola, I can see out the back where the car's going, and she's just setting off now for the day, so I thought I'd just wave her off quickly. Oh, there's so many people here already. It's so much fun. It's not official, no, it's not official, John, but there's loads of reports going through today that we're all going to talk about. Where are we? Where are we at? Everyone's just waffling away. Good afternoon to Steve, a member for 13 months. That's a long time, mate. Thank you so much. Steve's a legend. Good afternoon to you too, my friend. Let me just line that up properly on there so it's in the box. There we go. Good afternoon as well to my good pal, Jerry. Get on that hype train, cowboy. Chew, fucking chew, indeed. Come on, City. I'm very excited by this. Keep it on, it looks nice. All right, Hassan, I like it. Yes. Is everyone good, by the way? Is everyone well? Is everyone... I'm gonna do a poll in the chat. So is it gonna be... I'll let you guys decide. Is it the Haaland... And then... I'll let you decide in the chat, guys. Haaland hype train or the Haaland helicopter. Bear in mind, it's going to be gifs galore on Twitter. There we go. Let me know. I've added a poll. You can all do it. You can let me know what you want. I've asked my community, as it says on the thing there. Yeah, I missed you all too, actually. I missed you all too. So basically, I was over in Austin, Texas, doing some filming, which I can't really explain yet, but it'll become clear in a couple of weeks, I reckon. But I was over there doing some filming, and it was incredible. It was incredibly tiring because we flew over on Friday, and then we came back on Monday. So I was barely over the jet lag from flying to Austin when we came back. I had to go from Austin to Dallas to London to Manchester to get back. It took me a day, a whole 24 hours, and it was very tiring. And I finally just got my sleeping patterns back to normal. But how fucking good was the derby, by the way? Oh, it was so sweet. Absolutely sweet. We were all over them. We mullered them. I did a reaction video, but I didn't get a chance to do a 5 things learned. I kind of want to do a 5 things learned now anyway about the derby, just because I want to rub it in. So far, the hype train's winning, by the way, instead of Haaland helicopter. Okay, well, whatever the people want, that's what the people get. Yeah, jet lag's tiring, Karis. It really is. It's very tiring, especially when you're my age, unfortunately. I am good, Alistair. I am good, my friend. But this is interesting, isn't it? A bit of Haaland news, man. Steeha. I like it. I like it, Bradley. The helicopter. Nice. I like that, Alistair, as well. Haaland, okay. Well, I mean, I think we all are, to be honest, mate. So, the super chat's coming in already. Donnelly saying... Donnelly, right, I'm going to get to this question in a bit, Donnelly, mate. But he said, what would we change in the lineup to fit Haaland? Well, I think the obvious change is we would just play Haaland, mate. It's as simple as that, really. Haaland would go through the middle, be this big Viking bastard in the middle who's going to score a whole ton of goals for us. And everyone else would have to play around him. Foden would no longer be a false nine, Grealish wouldn't be that. Sterling wouldn't be through the middle. It would just be wingers and Haaland and vibes, essentially, mate. That's exactly how it would be. And that's exactly how it should be, if we're being honest. Just play a striker. More goals. De Bruyne would cross more again, I reckon. He'd start seeing his crosses being whipped in, and it'd be wonderful to see. Foden would be linking up with him. Mahrez would have a field day. Sterling would. I think we'd go back to wingers, left and right. Foden on the left, maybe Sterling on the right. It's harsh on Mahrez, but we'd see a lot of changes and all that kind of stuff. But that's what I think we'd do. Big love for the super chat. And Galard saying, all aboard the hype train. Indeed. I want to put my hat on again, actually. All aboard the hype train, indeed. There we go. I mean, I look ridiculous, don't I? But I absolutely love wearing this. All aboard the hype train, indeed. Every super chat, I'll wear my hat. There we go. That's a deal. I'll take it off, obviously, after I've read the. It'll be the hype. It'll be the super chat hat. The super chat hat. That's what it's going to be. That's going to be there for all these things. But yeah, I mean, basically, if you don't know what's going on, there's loads of rumours last night that came out that said essentially that City feel, and it came from Jack Gorn. I'll find Jack Gorn's piece now. Jack Gorn said that City have a deal in place to sign Erling Haaland from Borussia Dortmund this summer. Sources in Germany are close to the move, expect him to be a Manchester City player. To be honest, this sort of lines up with what I was expecting. And honestly, like, I heard some rumours myself that City felt all of a sudden very confident that the deal was very close. And you have to believe me if you don't want to. I haven't heard directly. I've heard it secondhand, so like I can't confirm this myself or anything like that, so I am not in the know on this, but I just was chatting to someone who had heard something who felt very confident, so, and I believe that person, you know. So honestly I genuinely the hype hat, yes, I like it, Mr. Joe P. The hype hat, this will forever now be known as the hype hat. This is when the hype hat comes out. The hype hat comes out on big days like this. It always does. But the hype out there. But I feel relatively confident about this, mainly because I think it's logistics. I think it is logistics. And I think in general, there's an element of this might just be his best option. And it's a pretty good option. It's not the option, but it might just be the best option. Henry Dyer with the super chat, which means the super chat hat is coming out. Henry Dyer saying, Mbappe news came straight after the Haaland news. What Mbappe news is that? Henry, thank you so much for the super chat, mate. What's he on about? Can anyone fill me in? Like, has it come out that Mbappe is like close to Real Madrid? Let me do a quick Twitter search. But this is the super chat hat. Paul Ballou says, if Mbappe does join Madrid, then City believe it strengthens their hand in persuading Haaland. Yeah, I think that's probably true, by the way. For what it's worth, given how good Benzema is, apparently Mbappe is the key to this. If they sign Mbappe, then Haaland becomes free for us, which I actually think is true. Vinicius is really starting to kind of shine from Real Madrid these days. Benzema's doing really well. And simply, I don't think they can afford a countenance both Haaland and Mbappe. That's my personal opinion. Thank you so much, Henry, for the super chat hat. Get that out, put it back there. It's there. But I think there's an element of the timing of this seems really, really. He's signing next week, apparently. All right, that's apparently the situation we're in, that he's signing next week. That's really interesting. Yeah, I think that's enough for Real Madrid. I don't think they want Haaland too as well, but I don't think they can get both because they've got a bit of a squad rebuild to do in general. So I'm not really sure. By the way, the poll is still going. If you want to vote for that, it's what I'll be tweeting: the Haaland hype train or the Haaland helicopter or the earlycopter. I like that. So do vote in that poll. Jack Gorn is reliable as well. He is reliable. That's the thing. Jack Gorn is a Daily Mail journalist who's got close connections to Manchester City. And he's gone on the back page of the Daily Mail. He's gone big for this, Jack. And I think that's relatively telling. You know, I'm going to actually get the article up and read it myself personally, directly, as opposed to just Twitter. This is what the article said on the Daily Mail. It said, exclusive. Man City have deal in place to seal blockbuster signing of Real Madrid target Erling Haaland, with personal terms discussed, and Dortmund star expected to choose Premier League champions. Sources in Germany close to the move have told Sportsmail they now expect the 21-year-old to choose a switch to the Etihad Stadium. They say personal terms have been discussed and the framework of the transfer is ready to be signed up by City chiefs. Haaland has a £63 million release clause in his Dortmund contract, while the player's agent, Mino Raiola, is also set to earn a substantial payout. The O's fees plus the signing on bonus are likely to total the outlay towards £100 million. Apparently, a lot of this is down to do with his dad, Alfie, ex-Manchester City player, even captain Man City at some point. I will get Asan on, by the way, at some point. Right now, it may be difficult. It's the weekend. Asan's probably enjoying his weekend, but I will at some point, don't worry. Largely, I do think when you look at the stories around it, I think there's an element of truth to this. One of the stories suggested that City have said, essentially, if you want to come to us and move to Real Madrid in 4 or 5 years' time, that's absolutely fine. We are not the kind of club to stand in your way. Conversely, I guarantee you Real Madrid would absolutely stand in Haaland's way, mainly because Madrid have got too much pride. And you could say that's well placed if you want to. It probably is, but Madrid aren't the kind of team to sign someone and go, you can leave if you want to. Madrid are absolutely an institution. They are an egocentric, massive club. They've earned that right to be. Do not get me wrong, but they are not going to let people just walk out. They're not going to let them do that. So I reckon, honestly, this reports about City saying, yeah, you can go to Madrid if you want to. It really works in City's favour because Haaland won't feel like his career is closed up by the age of 25, which Madrid want to do that to him. So we've also got precedents. We've got precedents. We let Sané go. We let Varane go. We dealt with it like professionals. We even told Bernardo, Laporte, Sterling, they can go if they want to if you find the right offer. That shows City to be honourable. That shows City to stand in good stead and good faith if a player wants to leave. And that will appeal to Haaland if he still wants to play in La Liga one day. Now, of course, we don't want him to go. But, get him in and worry about that later. You know, if someone said to you now, you're a young person, and someone said that supermodel's gonna probably stay with you for a few years, but then they'll probably leave you after 4 years, you'd probably be like, all right, you know, I'll do it. You know, I can probably take a few years living with a supermodel, and then it's that you just have it. You know, have the supermodel for a bit and worry about it later. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're young, which Haaland is 21. Fucking worry about it later and make him love the club. I'm pretty certain Aguero wasn't planning to spend 10 years. David Silva wasn't planning to spend 10 years. Zabaleta said he wasn't planning to spend this long at Man City either. But look what happened. You fall in love with the club. You fall in love with the lifestyle. And who knows, maybe Real Madrid have fallen out of fashion by that point as well. So this is why you get him in and you fucking worry about it later. And City can honestly say that. City can say, come here, man. Come here. Be Aguero's replacement. Become a fucking legend at Man City. Come on, Erling. Get on that fucking hype train. Maybe as well. Give him his own little hat to wear and all this kind of stuff. This is the deal, see, like, you get your cowboy hat. By the way, this is a legit cowboy hat. This is no tourist shit. I got this from an actual, like, rancher shop on the outskirts of Austin. Boom. An actual legit one. I love it. I need to stop wearing that. So, you know what I'm getting at anyway. The wife leaves and 5 minutes later he's talking about supermodels. No, I'm saying I've got my supermodel. So I'm happy, you know. I'm very happy, and this supermodel's fallen in love with me. So I was talking hypothetically as a young person. Someone says, you know, you're gonna have fun for a few years. You're like, all right, okay, that'll be fine. Anyway, you get the point I'm making. Happy 2 years. Oh, James, man, Lagan, fucking hell. Anything? Have you got an EK mug, James? If you haven't got one, I'll send you one, mate. If you haven't got one, it's the least I can do. 2 years. What an absolute fucking legend. Everyone's saying Jan Fjortov saying nothing's agreed. Fair enough. If he wants to go for that. I don't know how true that is, but yeah, probably true. Who knows? Oh no, all I know is that I am happy. I am excited. And I think you should be excited too. You should be excited. Enjoy it. My fucking attitude with these things is don't take it too seriously. Absolutely enjoy football. Football is a release. It's entertainment. It's fucking drama. It's a soap opera. Enjoy these things. Because I certainly do. I love football. I love the transfer nonsense because it's nonsense and it's entertaining and it's a good laugh. So enjoy it. The poll's over. 69% won the Haaland hype train. 31% want the Haaland helicopter. So I think you've won. I'll do the vote on Twitter as well, but you know, that's notable there. That's notable. Imagine that, mate. Someone, I just put Haaland, Foden, Grealish, Sterling, Morris, Jesus, Alvarez, Silva, De Bruyne. Oof. Though I do think Jesus would go. I think there'd be a sacrificial player. I think someone would go. I honestly think someone would go if we brought Haaland in and Alvarez. I don't know who it would be, but I wouldn't care. Ultimately wouldn't care. You gotta just crack on, move on, evolve, and enjoy football. Right, look at those pictures of Haaland and Foden together, by the way, being mates and stuff. He'd fucking love it in Man City. Thing is, he would actually win a Ballon d'Or at Man City. You'd be good, Jouster. We might even win the Champions League beforehand, babe. Imagine if we won Champions League this year, by the way. You know, might not happen, touch wood and all that kind of stuff. But what if we win the Champions League beforehand? I guarantee you, all of a sudden, the package to Erling's like, come on, man. We're the fucking champions of Europe. Come and join the best team in the land and all the world. City, best team in the land and all the world. I'm hyped today. I just love the idea of a superstar like him. A superstar. Louis saying, how much of Austin did you see and how was it for you? Did you have a chance to see the F1 track up the Haaland hype? No, we didn't go near the F1 track, mate. We're doing lots of more touristy stuff around there. I met the Austin Supporters Club. This isn't there. Look at this. It's class. It says MCFC Austin Supporters Club. They made their own shirt, which I love it, man. I absolutely love it. Their own merch, and they gave me one. Big up Joey for this. It was great. It's a beautiful place, Austin. I fall in love with it a little bit. Only there for 2 full days. Exactly, Alistair. Of course you would. Who wouldn't? Okay, James. Well, Legand, I'll think of something else I can do. I'll make something, mate. I'll send you a t-shirt. I'll send you a t-shirt of a design you want. Yeah, that's what I'll do. You know those like the Bernardo and all that kind of stuff. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to update the tiers. I'm going to set a reminder now. Jay Legand, I'll send you one of the EK t-shirts. You know, not EK t-shirts, the like one of the Bernardo ones or the Cancelo ones or the Palmer ones. Let me know. So if you get to 12 months, I'll send you a free EK mug. You know, if you get to 24 months as a member, like James does, I'll send you a t-shirt of your choice. I'm just writing a note of that to do. Deal makes too much sense. It does. That's the thing is, this deal makes sense for me simply because I think it works for everyone. Haaland's 21 years old. He's a Man City fan. He literally is. I'm not saying he's a fucking die-in-the-wall like season ticket holder, but he does have an affinity towards this club. I've literally been stood at games. 36 months ending glasses. All right, Louis. Yeah. I've been stood with him at games. I've been stood at a game and he'd been stood next to me without even me realising. So Haaland, we know he supports City. His dad literally played for Man City. His dad captained Man City. Was he at York away? Well, there we go. Exactly. We know there's a spot for him in the team. Take over a legendary Aguero. We know he'd be playing in the best league in the world. It is. He would be playing for the best team probably in the Premier League, under the best manager, with some of the best young players in the world. It's ready-made for him. It's like perfect in every single way. It's genuinely perfect in every single way. So I don't see any situation why all right, Alistair, yeah, I need to sort your mug out for you, mate. I will do that, actually. Email me at Alfie, genuinely. Email my Stephen McInerney email, I'll sort that out for you. I mean, to be fair, it happened 2 months ago when I was in the middle of the house move and COVID and shit, so I'm not up to date with it. Oh, super chat. So it's the super hat for the super chat. Get the cowboy hat on. Oliver saying, there you go. This will never get old for me. Oliver saying, for people wondering how Haaland will play, imagine Delap against Fulham, but even better. Well, that's the thing there, isn't it, Oliver? I mean, that's one way of looking at it. I mean, look at that. Like, Delap against Fulham, but even better. Well, yeah. To be honest, he would improve massively under Pep. His touch, his passing, all that stuff would get better. But overall, it's just a wonderful thing to think about, isn't it? A wonderful thing to think about. He's 6'4". He's absolutely lightning quick. He's physical. He's got a decent touch. He would improve so much more in his link-up play. He would score those half chances that we have a problem with missing. Like that chance that Sterling got the other day where he lashed it wide, or the one that Gundogan scuffed wide. Haaland scores them. I know it actually plays badly into Delap's hands, but, you know, with these situations, Delap could go on loan, score 30 goals in the Championship and come back as another option. I'm not going to be worried about it too much, but Haaland is a fucking superstar. Like, I want Delap to break it through, but I also want to sign Haaland. I've never been more excited for a potential signing. Honestly, even more excited than Messi. Genuinely, even more excited than that. Super hat, super chat. Thank you so much. But it wouldn't be great. I'll take a Kieran Slicker t-shirt, Stephen. Got a back Scottish players. I didn't know they existed. I'll make one for you, mate. I'll make one for you. 1 year, 4 months. Yeah, if you remember for over a year, do DM me and I'll sort out a mug for you, an EK mug, because it's the least I can do for you guys. So, and I'll do a video about all this soon because I'm going to get my channel organised, logistics-wise. What about Jesus? Where does he go? CJ Glasgow. If we're being really honest about Jesus, I think his time is to move on. I really like Jesus. I think he's a good player, but he's never really broken through. He's always been the backup player. He's always a squad player. For me, I think Jesus will go. Oh, lucky Jimmy. Well, there'll always be 19 months, Jimmy. But I honestly reckon Jesus will move on. I know that sounds really awful. But I think he will do. I think it's ready for him as well to go and make his, essentially make a career as a first-choice striker somewhere. He's just a backup these days, and it's not fair on Jesus because he should be a first-team player somewhere. He should be a starter for someone. Maybe La Liga, maybe Serie A, who knows. Jimmy, I do think Foden would end up being a midfielder again or a winger if Haaland comes. He's not playing as a striker anymore. I love the idea, by the way, of Haaland Alvarez. Do you know what? I'll do a lineup builder. I mean, all of a sudden, it looks very, very exciting. It really does. I'll go over to lineup builder and we'll build a little team together, a little squad, because it just gets ridiculous when you start to see the squad. It really does. Let me just jump over to lineup builder. Where are we? He's Norwegian. He's coming to City. He doesn't City next season. We think he's fucking brilliant. Erling Haaland. Dumb. I like it. I like it. Dumb. 4-4-2 incoming. Imagine. Grealish was not a pointless signing, Frank Castle. We're playing the long game, mate. Playing the long game. If you can't see what Grealish is going to bring over the last couple of games, I don't really see the point. Grealish will absolutely be a great signing. We'll look back in a few years and go, yeah, he was brilliant. He got better and better and better. So let's go over here. Oops, that's my stats over here. There we go. Let's get this lined up. And here we go. So, obviously, I'll go up here. It'll end up being this, won't it? Haaland, Alvarez, which is mad. And by the way, Alvarez should be the backup. He should be because he's still got a lot to prove. So as a backup, that's absolutely fine. I have zero problems with him being a backup, you know. It just makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? All of a sudden, then over here, you've got, what, Foden? Foden, Sterling, maybe? Something like that. Or, you know, then over here, you've got, or maybe it's Mahrez. Mahrez and who? Maybe Alvarez can play there every now and then. I dropped my mouse. Sorry, mouse. It's Super Chat. Let me go back over to the Super Chat. It's green. Where is it? Where am I? Super Chat. Here we go. Let me get the hat on from Chris Graves. Chris, if you've just joined in, this is the Super Chat hat, my cowboy hat from Austin. There we go. He says, I never thought I'd see City favourites to sign one of the biggest talents in world football. Proof beyond doubt that City is a massive club. City are a massive club. We got the biggest floodlights in the league. We are a massive club, mate. Yeah, it's crazy stuff, Chris. Genuinely crazy. Like, the idea all of a sudden of City being favourites to sign. This is like a genuine... Oh, Palmer. I forgot about Palmer. Good shout, everyone. A genuine superstar. I love the idea of this. I absolutely love the idea of it. I think it's exciting beyond belief. Yeah, it's a fucking global blockbuster name, isn't it? It's beyond exciting. Genuinely beyond exciting. We are there. We are at that point now where we sign a superstar. I mean, we got Guardiola. We're winning so many trophies. We're ready for a superstar. I think we are. And I think Haaland could be the one with a little bit of luck. Big love, Chris. You're a legend. Mark saying, will Pep sign a contract with Haaland? I think he might do. He might do, Mark. I think, imagine that if we signed extension with Pep and Haaland in the same summer. Rest in peace for the rest there. You know what I mean? I love doing that, by the way. Adios. That would be absolutely wonderful, wouldn't it? That would be game over for the rest of them. It really would be game over for the rest of them. So we go back over to the lineup builder over here. It would be, you're right, it would be Palmer on the right as the backup to Mahrez, which is a hell of a way for him to learn. Christian, I'm good, mate. Christian Catley, I'm very good, pal. Hats on backwards. Was it on backwards? It should be that way, shouldn't it? That's on the left. That's right, isn't it? You know? Maybe it was. I wasn't paying attention. That to me makes sense there. So you've got there. So Grealish on the left wing, Foden's a 10. So I reckon I was going to put Grealish in the middle. No, I'll put Grealish over this side. I'll put Grealish, Sterling. Then I'll put on this side, I'll put like, I'm going to go long term here. Where does Foden go in the future? Oh, I'll put the lap on the end, by the way. I'll put the lap on the end of these guys here, you know. The lap can be here. So you got Haaland, Alvarez, the lap. There we go. I would say Foden here and then Grealish in the middle. I reckon is more likely to happen personally. I'm not doing the polls. I'm just doing this here. Eventually, I think long term, we're talking long term here. It'll be Bernardo, Grealish as the backup. Then I'm going to put De Bruyne, Gundo, McAtee, something like that, I reckon. Something like that. That seems to make sense. There's no poll. There isn't any poll. I don't know why people are on about. Don't worry about polls. There isn't any. We're just having a chat amongst all. I think Sterling will go for what it's worth. I mean, Sterling is obviously there as well, but I think I'm going to put Sterling in. But does anyone else think Jesus will go this summer? That's just my guess. Foden, Bernardo, midfield, left. Switch Bernardo and KDB position. Yeah, well, of course, yeah, we can just do that, you know. We can do that if you want to. It's no big deal, really. It doesn't really matter. I'm just putting them as midfielders, you know what I mean? I think Jesus will go. I'm not trying to sound harsh, but I think he will. Then, obviously, you know, Rodri, and I think Fern is going to stay. You might not like it, but I think he will. I'll put Lavia for now anyway. I'll just put a question mark there. So it'll be something like that. Then, of course, do you think we'll go for a left back? Abramovich disqualified. What do you mean? I mean, we all know Roman Abramovich has been, you know. And is there any latest news? Yeah, we all know this. Sterling will stay. Rena, I don't think we'll sign a left back, so I think it'll be the same as it was. Perry disqualified his directorship. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, I think we'll just go for Haaland. I think we'll go for one player. I'm just going to leave that as the front line for now anyway. So it'll be something like that, which I think is fantastic and very, very fucking exciting, by the way. Genuinely exciting. I mean, I'll jump over there. We'll go back to the rest of the squad another day because I wanted to talk of the forward line, really. But overall, like, I actually believe all the stars are starting to align in this. Essentially, I do believe that Real Madrid probably can't really afford both Haaland and Mbappe in one transfer window. There's a good chance they are, and I do think Haaland probably does have a thing for La Liga. He probably grew up watching Messi, you know, with Barcelona and Ronaldo, with Real Madrid, and it's probably hard to underestimate that, you know, that appeal. So I understand it. I genuinely understand it. Having said that, it doesn't mean it's the be-all and end-all. The Premier League, of course, is where the money's at. The Premier League, of course, is where the rep is at these days as well, the credibility. And, of course, it's where Guardiola is, and Haaland, and Foden, you know, and Bernardo, and Mahrez, and Grealish, and all these great players. So I understand the appeal of La Liga, but at the same time, I understand that Manchester City are also very fucking appealing, especially as a very good second choice. You know what I mean? He can't get from Madrid to City, but he can get from City to Madrid, and we've proven that you can. So I think as a 21-year-old, he'll go, do you know what? Shall I go and complete the Premier League? A bit like Ronaldo did at United, if we're being honest, you know. Essentially, Ronaldo sort of used United as a stepping stone. I'm sorry, United fans watching this, but he did. I'm absolutely fine. I'm genuinely absolutely fine if that happens. Because I actually think we'll be able to keep him. I wouldn't be surprised if City will be by far the best team in the world at this point, and Madrid might have fallen off a little bit, and he thinks, I'll just stay here anyway. So I would not complain in the slightest. Oh, Oliver Boyson with the super chat. Let me get the super chat hat back on. There we go. Howdy, Oliver. Let me go over. Oliver saying something that I would absolutely piss myself at, saying Mo Salah on a free, just saying, fucking hell, imagine the piss that would absolutely be boiled if that happened. Oh, I would love it beyond belief. It would be... It'd be wonderful. I love that someone's trying to troll, by the way. A guy called Rab Binder is trying to troll. And he tried to put cheats and he just put chests. Jesus Christ. Imagine being that pathetic at trolling. Rav, go and play FIFA. Go and touch some grass. Go outside and make some friends. And stop boring everyone with your terrible attempts at intrigue, interest, humour or banter. You're pathetic at this. It's boring. See you later, Rav. I'll put you in a timeout until you get bored. Oh, so Carrick was right in telling you to shut up. I told him to fuck off. Have you ever told Carrick to fuck off? I have, Sam. So there we go. There we go, pal. I think I won there. Either way, I am a very happy boy. I really think it makes an awful lot of sense. I've not heard about Jesus to Arsenal. I cannot comment on that at all. So I have nothing to say there. But Oliver, Salah on a free, that would be... It would be absolutely insane, mate. It would be insane. I'm not sure when it happened, but at the same time I do, just because it'd be so funny just to watch this. Oh, God. I mean, imagine the noise. It would be beyond ridiculous. I'd love to do a Brighton versus Liverpool watch along, but I've got Nicola's brother's about to come round, and we're going to have a chat to Nicola's brother, because he's not been around for a while, so I won't be doing that. I've got guests coming around. But anyway... Live for a bit. I'm going to go get the house tidy because someone will be around shortly. But I enjoyed this. I'll be alive again later, having a chat with you most likely. Especially if Brighton do us a favour. It'll be good. My hype train currently is at 55%. So the hype train are is that 55% for me. I might add a percent onto it, actually. I'll add a percent. Because the noises to me are intriguing. I'm going to add 57%, I reckon. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to tweet it right now, by the way. I've tweeted it. It's the I'm tweeting 57% of that. I'm very happy with it as well, you know. I honestly believe it's more likely now than it isn't to happen, which is only a tiny bit. It's still just over 50-50, but it works for me. It genuinely works for me, which is good. It is good. I'm looking for the right GIF. Sorry, I'm looking for the right GIF. I mean, you like Gabby a lot, don't you, CJ? I mean, I wouldn't worry about, I don't know why you got a Gabby thing so much, He's a good player, but I wouldn't say I'm particularly overly emotionally connected to Gabby. I really like him. But I wouldn't say if he left, I'd be devastated. I'd be like, oh, that's a shame. It's just what it is, really, isn't it? It's just what it is. I'm trying to find the right GIF. I just can't really find the right GIF, unfortunately. Sometimes you get the right GIF, sometimes you don't. I always like a fun GIF, you know what I mean? I'm just going to go for a simple one. Done. Oh, no, I used the wrong GIF. Absolutely had a caption on it that I did not realise. No, I love Gabby, don't get me wrong, he's a good player, but I don't think he's ever broken into the first team fully. So I can't see. I'm relatively relaxed about him possibly going 4-4-2 with Alvarez and Haaland, maybe. As Mapai just nearly scored. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it there. Thank you for watching and joining in. All aboard the Haaland hype train. Please do hype responsibly. Please do burp responsibly. Please do download OneFootball. You're all wonderful. I am hopefully going to come back in 2 hours or so to see that Liverpool drop points. It'd be great. Big love to every single one of you. Sorry for disappearing for a few days. I was just insanely tired. Like, beyond tired. Double jet lag. Jet lag from flying out, and then I was coming back before I knew it. I got a hat. It was worth it. You're all wonderful. Like, comment, subscribe. In a bit. Come on, City. Come on, City. This could be a very good summer. Come on, Brighton as well. Bye-bye.